That must be on another level of my life. I already see coffee. Start. All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Paul Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakadash, double honors, elders and apostles, great millstone who do well. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect and scattered abroad. God, the Aqua is listening in. Yahweh Rakazah, Lord willing, and blessings set apart. Brother Shawab, I'm back at you with another lesson. And title you know, this is the time to be more focused than ever. All right. We're so close to the end of this thing. All right. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is putting the spirit on us to stay focused. See? At the end of the day, true man of the Lord is not going to be dealing with a woman, all right, on a relationship level. Matter of fact, I believe in the spirit that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai will keep you away from a woman, you know, because of the times that we're in. He wants us to stay focused, right? You dealing with a woman, man, will keep you unfocused, all right? Because that's all it does, man. A woman holds you back in this truth, man. All right, you got to remember that at the end of the day, a woman's gonna play a certain role. You know, even women that are in the truth, all right. A lot of these women gonna fold, man. This is why, you know, if anything, you deal with a woman on just a plaything level. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of brothers will just deal with these other heathen women, you know, or they just deal with these harlots instead, you know, because at the end of the day, man, these women are gonna play a certain role. You got to think about Job's wife. You got to think about Lot's wife. You know, a lot of women claim to be in the truth and all that, but what happened to Job's wife? The moment that Job, you know, things were not going right for Job, what did she do? She cursed out the heavenly Father. All right, look at Lot's wife. You know, Lot's wife wanted to turn back and look. She was not supposed to look back. You know, nobody was to look back at Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, but what did she do? She ended up turning back to look. You know, to see if it was real. To see, you know, pretty much showing that she cared about what she just lost over there. You know, everything that she lost. You know, these are things that we got to take into consideration, that these women are going to do the same thing in these last days, man. They have a certain role to play. And a lot of women are going to fold in these last days when these things start happening. You know, this is why we say the few aquas, the few sisters. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many sisters in this truth that really know how to abide by the rules. Don't really understand the truth. You know, women with the pride of wisdom. All right, these women are Believe it or not, they don't even realize it themselves. They be having more cares of the world than to have cares of the truth. Little super simple things, man. But at the end of the day, we as men, man, those that are in the truth, I feel like the Heavenly Father is definitely not going to allow you to be with a woman. No matter no matter how hard you try to be with a woman, he's just going to keep her away from you. Which, hey, call her Lord and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah for that, man. You see? Because he wants you to stay focused. That's what really matters in these last days, man. It's keeping yourself focused. All right. This is watch. Um, here we go. This is Matthew 6:22, and it says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light." All right. And what does it mean to be single? All right. To be single means to be focused. All right. Focused on the truth. See, again, when you're dealing with a woman, all right, you're not going to be able to focus on the truth, man. You got to be worried about her ass at the same time, because believe it or not, these women are so out of order. And even these women that are in the truth, they out of order. A lot of these women are out of order on a whole nother level. All right. So there's always going, and not only that, they're already emotional creatures. So that emotion always going to kick in. That's part of a woman. Until they get them, until they get to the kingdom and they get back in order in their rightful minds, man, they're going to always be emotional. Okay. So it says that the whole body be full of light. If you keep your eyes single, that your whole body be full of light. All right. You're able to focus. And this is why you can't give your strength on to women. Like it tells you in Proverbs. Grab that real quick. Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31 and 3. And it says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings." See? So it's telling you that a woman, all right, is going to destroy a king. The power of a woman, well, she has no power, all right, but in this society she does, all right. You dealing with a woman can destroy you, because we are kings at the end of the day, all right. We are princes of power, and when you're in this truth, all right, you want to move like one. So a woman, all right, could destroy your power, man. All types of different little, counts that I just take one that pops up in my head is just look at Samson, all right, when he dealt with Delia, Delilah, all right. She took away his power. Why? Because he basically fell under the spell of a woman. Woman seduced him. Yeah, she gave him wine and all that, but at the end of the day, she seduced him because he wasn't focused on what was important. He ended up being focused on the woman. See, he was too busy trying to get them cheeks. All right. Not only that, you look at like counts of like Yahushua himself. This is why when Yahushua came onto the scene, all right, he didn't deal with no women. All right. Why? Because in his past lives, okay, women destroyed him. Right? When he was Adam, Eve destroyed him. Right? When he was King Solomon, he had 1,000 women. You see? So when he came on the scene, all right, he dealt with no women. See, his eye, that's why that's his eye was single. He was focused on what was the mission, what was the truth. All right. He only dealt with nothing but the truth. He was about his father's business. All right. So that's why he was able to conquer the things that he did. That's why he was able to conquer his flesh and things like that. All right. Shalom, brother Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. All right. Beautiful. That's the spirit. I was thinking about that also. Read that right now. This is 1 Corinthians 7:27. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. See? And when you keep reading in that chapter, which I'm going to get it in a second, it tells you, you know, be as if you don't, you never had a wife. Those that have a wife, you know, it is vice versa for the women too. You know, the true women that are in this truth, you know, you gotta be on the same mode. You know, stay focused. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will lead you to a man of the Lord in those days. You know, because at the end of the day, that's how you're gonna be saved, is by a man of the Lord. You know, at the end of the day, a woman's gonna be saved for childbearing. So you're gonna have to have a man. So at least keep yourself single. You know, keep yourself focused on what you're supposed to be getting. What? Salvation. That's more important than a man. That's more important than anything. It's vice versa for the man. That's the only thing you should be focused on is on your salvation. It's not more important than that salvation. All right. So again, this is why Yahushua dealt with no women. As a matter of fact, Yahushua, when he was King Solomon, what did he say? All right. Ecclesiastes 7 and stuff 26. And it says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. You see, your heart's are snares and nets. She's gonna always trap you. All right. Gonna always hold you back from doing what you're supposed to, man. Because again, the woman is an emotional creature. A woman needs to be held, loved, attention. You see, in this society, that's how all these women are. All right, they're not gonna be like that in the kingdom. Women can't wait for you women to get back in fucking line. You know, women gonna be on a whole nother level, man. They ain't gonna be emotional like that. They ain't gonna be up your ass. You know, they ain't gonna be, oh, who you been with, this and that, man. Y'all gonna all love each other. You're gonna have multiple wives and y'all all gonna be in tune with one another. Y'all gonna be loving like. You see, y'all going back to what you were bound to be, a female servant. That's what the word woman goes into, a female servant. And you going back to that state. You know, it's funny because these women in this time want you to be their servant. You know, this is how you know everything is ass backwards, man. And it's all because Esau has given them that power. You know, not only that, it was a curse upon all men, basically. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, "What is that? I will cause a new thing to happen on the earth." You know, that a woman should compass a man. You know, and that has happened. We're in those times. You know, women have total power in this society. Now, the men of the Lord ain't gonna allow a woman to have no power. All right, that's for damn sure. And this is pretty much why we are single. This is why we don't deal with a woman. It's not that we can't get a woman. We just don't want to deal with a damn woman. We don't need the headache. You know, a lot of brothers would just rather wait till we get to the kingdom. All right. So it says, I don't know why I exited out. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands, who so pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Yeah, because the portion a wicked man is given the portion of a wicked woman. You see, and this is why you men, all right, have your women trampling down on your ass. You know, you done left your balls and scrotum in aisle 10. You know, you have no more balls. All right, y'all hide behind y'all women. Y'all let y'all women lead when the man is supposed to lead. All right, that's the order that was given. The order was Yahweh Shai, man, and then woman. All right, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all bow down to these women all for a box. Nobody gives a damn about no damn box. Shit is horrible anyway. Should be stank anyway. All the abominated shit they doing, different rides they taking. All right, eating all types of abominated food, man. That shit is all gotta go. All right, that shit smelling like Pepe Le Pew on a hot day. All right, so it says, going to 27, it says, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. You see? So out of 1,000 men, King Solomon found one man that was righteous, but out of 1,000 women, he found none. You see? That goes to show you that it's the same thing in this society. You know, you can try to search for a woman, but you ain't gonna find one, man. These women are done. These women only got their see, our focus is on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Our focus is on the kingdom. Our focus is on nation building. All right, rulership. These women is just focused on straight getting rod. All right, getting their nails done. Okay, what's the next vacation? This is the type of shit that these women is on, man. None of these women really want to actually do righteously by man and by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Where they do this at. That's right. Ecclesiasticus 36:24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and the pillar of rest. Yeah. See, because these women don't understand that they were meant to be that help me. You know, Genesis 2:18. All right. The woman was given unto Adam. Why? Because he said that that man should not be by himself. So I will create him a help me. Tells you that in Tobit also. See? You were made to just, you know, be that plaything for that man. All right. Take care of the duties at home, bear children, you know, to continue our legacy. But see, you're not like the brother said, where they do this at? Nowhere. You ain't about to find women like that, man. That's why I say in the scriptures, who can find a virtuous woman? Which that's a twofold, you know, script. Because a virtuous woman can also be this truth, this wisdom. All right. But, you know, who can find a virtuous woman? That's above rubies right there. To find a virtuous woman is like, man, that's like finding a whole of dirt filled with rubies and gold and diamonds, man. And you ain't about to just find that anywhere. All right. And this is why you got to keep yourself focused. All right. That doesn't matter. All right. We're going to have Isaiah 4:1 happen soon. All right. We're going to have thousands and thousands of women in the kingdom. You see, you rather wait it out. You know, you pretty much been waiting out all your life to find the righteous woman anyway, the right woman, jumping woman to woman trying to find which is the one. You might as well just hang it up and wait till we get to the kingdom. You've been waiting this long, why not wait longer? All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband is full of anger, impudence, Salakia, and much reproach. Exactly. You see? And that's the thing. These women, men, run you men on a whole nother level, man. And it shows. This is why half of you fucking men is effeminate. All right. That's some straight y'all got no man. I don't even know how to explain it. Like where your chest at? Where your chest at, man? Where's those times when we were just really, straight men, stand up, we ain't take no shit. Now these women got you taking a bullshit nowadays. All right. So King Solomon found no women that was righteous the same way in this time. You ain't finding no righteous women. And even these women that be in the truth, you gotta watch them. They be the snakes. Look at Eve. Eve had the same knowledge as Adam, all right? And she still went off. And she still went off and deceived them. You see? So it goes to show you that the women in these times can have the truth and still play you out and deceive you. This is why sometimes you just rather deal with these women of the world, man. These women of the world, yeah, they off and all that. All right. But these women have no knowledge of the truth, and these women be acting better than the ones that be in the truth. All right. The only thing is with them is that they just be on some extra harlot shit. But then again, what woman isn't a harlot that you're dealing with? All these women at one point dealt with multiple men. All right. They didn't just have, their first man and stayed with them their whole life. It's very rare you'll find that. So all these women are considered harlots. You see? Let me jump like the brother had. So I wanted to bring that out. Oh, as a matter of fact, since I brought out Proverbs 31 and 3, and it said not to give thy strength unto women. All right. Matter of fact, I want to grab this real quick because I was meditating on this earlier before I got on the road. All right. This is 1 Timothy 2:12, and it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, which forget about that. That's a whole nother lesson. You women is out there on a whole nother yacht. Oh man. It's a whole video I want to do on just women teaching that I have. This is one post I got. It's horrible. Horrible, these women, man. They off the hook what they thinking they can teach something, man. All right, but I want to focus on the focal point, which is nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence. All right, when you go into that word assert, all right, it says what? It says the main part I want is this first part, but I'm going to read the rest. It says, one who acts on his own authority, autocratic, all right, an absolute master, to govern, to exercise dominion over. That's the main one it is. These women try to exercise dominion over the man, all right, to govern over the man, all right. But this is the main one that I want right here that I was reading. I was like, one who with his own hands kills another or himself. All right. Now, that goes with not to give that strength onto a woman, you see, nor because it destroyed the kings, right? It'll destroy your rulership as a king, basically. You see why? Because it says one who with his own hands kills another. You see, so you giving your strength onto a woman, that shit gonna get you killed, basically. It's going to get you to fall out the truth. All right. And if you fall out this truth, what ends up happening? You're getting put to death, especially if you were once in this truth and you fell out of this truth. You see? So that's why it tells you not to give that strength to a woman, because it will destroy you. Being destroyed is pretty much being put down to death. All right. It says one who with his own hands kills another or himself. Yeah. You do it to yourself at the end of the day. Why? Because you didn't decide to grab your nuts, all right, and use them. Instead, you want to just stand behind your. I'll be hating that today in today's society. You really got men that'll stand behind a woman. It's like you got men that'll not fight their battles, but they'll be like, "Yo, put on your armor, yo, fight my battle for me." That's bugged, yo. That's bugged out. You know, you a man. Fight your own damn battles, man. Stop hiding behind your woman. All right. It's like I always think about this. It's like what Chris Rock said. You know, you had his one stand-up comedy, Never Scared. He said we can't both be the quarterback. Can't be standing next to each other talking about high. And it's facts. You got your woman trying to be the quarterback along with you. You the quarterback, bro. You the one that runs the game. You the one that runs the gameplay. All right, act like it. Only time a man want to act like a damn man with his woman is when he gets some cheeks. And even now, forget about it. Pretty much, you still let your woman run your ass in bed. They'll be bugged out when they be on that mode, man. That's right. Ecclesiasticus 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You see? Ain't nothing more wicked than a woman, man. That's just as bad as Esau. All right. You got to remember, Esau and the woman, that's a tag team right there. They tag team partners. All right. They pretty much throwing your ass all over the ring. All right. And tagging each other in and make moves on your ass. They both hitting you with the suplex at once. You know, they both hitting you with the 3D like the Dudley Boys back in the day. Beautiful. This is First Ezra's 4:26. So like I can't see because I got a rubber band holding my damn phone because my holder is just it's all messed up. And it says, yeah, many there be that ran out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women. You see? Because why? You gave your strength onto that woman. So that's the things that a woman will have you doing. You know, going totally out their way for their ass. All right? Pretty much bowing down to them, man. And that becomes your God, basically. You know? This is what I've said this a couple times in different videos. Like, there's so many ways that you worship upon a God and you don't even realize it. That's one way. These men bound down to these women. You don't have to physically bow down, but believe it or not, the way you give your strength onto the woman, you might as well bow down because you making her your God. A lot of men fall out this truth because of women. You know, they'll be in the truth and all that, but then they woman blowing them up. You know, and they can't deal with it. You see, this is why you got to keep yourself single, man. Keep yourself focused, not deal with no women. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is First Corinthians 7, and I'll start real quick at 1. And it says, now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. You see? Matter of fact, let me read that in the NLT. It says, now regarding the questions you asked in your letter, yes, it is good to abstain from sexual relations. You see? Because, see, if I have to deal with women, that's the level I would deal with them on. All right? It's just ass cheeks. That's it. You know, I ain't got no time to be sitting here and trying to chill with you and, make it official. And I ain't got no time for that. I ain't trying to get into that. If it's anything we're going to deal with, it's just going to be, I need some ass cheeks real quick and you keep it moving. But see, even that, you can't deal with a woman. Why? Because when you dealing with a woman, you having sex is transferring demons, man. And these women have so many bodies that if you go and have sex with these women, all right, they're transferring all them demons that them other guys had, all right, onto you. And whatever demon that she has of herself, she gonna transfer that demon and energy onto you. You see? And women already be on that lazy mode and shit like that. So when you have sex with a woman, that should make you lazy, you know? And have you in that I just want to chill back and kick it back all day. That's how these women are. Because at the end of the day, all these women want to do is just open their leg, get they rod in there, all right? And they happy. That's when they most happy. Most of these women be bugged out and all over the place because they ain't getting none in a while. You see? But the moment you give a woman, she happy. It's like a woman need that rod every 3 days. You see? And she be good. And I've always said there's a pattern with women. You got to deal with their ass on they monthly shit. You see, a woman only really good one good week. That's it. One good week. She the nicest. She the best. She calling you the king. She pampering you, taking care of you. But the rest of the 3 weeks after that, forget about it, man. That shit, it goes out the window. I hate you. You a piece of shit. You this, you that. Why? Because that period start kicking in. After they get over their period, that 1 week, they good. But then, remember, the cycle got to come back. So then that second week, they start getting them emotions back little by little. That third week, all right, they're getting closer to their period. So now they want to eat their chocolates. Now they want to, start acting funny as hell. By that third week, when they got their shit, they the devil. So you only going to get, if there's what is it? 52 weeks, 52 weeks in a year. All right. And you only gonna get one week out of them out of the whole month that they're good. You talking about it's 12 months. So that's 12 weeks. You get 12 weeks out of 52 weeks. All right. That they're going to be good. You see? And the rest is history. The rest is all pure hell. So this is why you don't want to deal with women, man. All right. This is why they got crazy personalities. All these damn rides that they taking, they taking different energies from different men. And this is why they have all types of crazy ass personalities, man. All that DNA sits in their body. That shit don't ever go away. You see? Having sex with a woman, that's is more to it than just pulling your pants down, bend over, and that's it. You see? So, like I said right here, now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. And we're not saying you can't. Hey, man, that shit in our blood to have women. You know what I'm saying? Automatic. That's why Jake, no matter what, he can have the finest woman at home. He still go look for another woman because it's in our blood to have multiple women and things like that. You see? But the thing is, we tell you now to put it to the side. See, that's you conquering the flesh. That's something that you conquer over the flesh, man. That shows a lot of, practice your abstinence. You know, keep yourself away from it, man. The best thing to do is just not pretty much. That's a weakness of men. So find a way to stay away from things that are weaknesses. You know, if you know you got a weakness with women, shit, don't jump on Instagram, don't jump on Facebook, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of demons on there that's just gonna try to lead you right to it. All right. Um, you know, brothers might go to the gym, stay away from the gym, work out at home. Hitting the gym, forget about it. All types of box doing all types of shit to your ass to try to seduce you, you know? This is why the best thing to do is stay home, focus. Like, I live dolo. I used to live with my daughter and, my baby moms, but hey, just like the scripture said, you were going to lose them. You see? Hey, when I lost them, well, when I lost my daughter, it was that was a process right there and a half. But hey, you cannot be Yahweh's disciple if you have care for these things, man. All right. But when I lost, my baby moms, oh man, forget about it. That was the best time ever. At first it hurt because I was with her 14 years. That's a long time. In this society, the way things are now, people don't even last a year, don't even last a couple months. I lasted 14 years. All right. So that was a whole different scenario. But I ain't gonna front. It was a beautiful thing because for those 14 years that I was with her, it was pure fucking hell. It was arguments every day. So I was able to focus on what was important, this truth, and that's how I grew in this truth, to Wada Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for giving me that chance and giving me that all that time, to actually focus on what was, important. So it's better that you don't deal with these women at your house, man. Kick their asses out if you got to. As a matter of fact, there was a real quick, it's kind of off, it's not off topic, it goes with the topic. But I had a post that I screenshotted the other day that was a beautiful post. All right. And it made a lot of sense. This is it says sometimes you need to make decisions that hurt your heart but calm down your soul. You see? And that's one of them. Sometimes you got to leave the most important things that you thought was important to you. You got to leave them, man, for this truth. You got to, because it's going to calm your spirit, man. You see? It's going to pay off at the end. So if you lose it, oh well, Now going back to 1 Corinthians 7, all right, like the brother had put up. He had put up that one. I'm gonna bring it back out. All right. This is 7:27. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loosed. Art thou loosed for a wife? Seek not a wife. All right. And at the end of the day, if you already got a wife, just you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to work it out. Because then again, if you let go of your woman, all right, without giving that bill of divorce and things like that, then she go out there and commit adultery, man. But you still gotta act like you don't got a wife, which that's in 7 and give me one. I think it's give me 1 second. It might be around where the brother had put that. Salakia. There you go. This is 29. And it says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. You see? And they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoiced not, and they that buy as though they possessed not. For they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. All right. And then it says, this is the main part right here. Then it says, but I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, how he may please the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see? Because when you keep yourself not dealing with a woman, you are going to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai more. All right? You're going to have your focus on this salvation, on this truth. And this is why men, true men of the Lord, pretty much are not giving women, you know? Even when women come in your way, it's like I feel like I've been in certain situations, you know, where women throw themselves at me, this and that, and something in my spirit be like, nah, you ain't having that. Next thing you know, I just like these women disappear. You know what I'm saying? It was more like a test, you know. But I feel like the Lord is always going to be on his elect men and always gives you signs, you know, and keeps you away from things. You know, not saying that you can't go through things and you can't, you know, you can't fall out the truth, but those that are written in the book of life, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai always give you mad signs, you know, and kind of keeps you, you know, awake, telling you, yo, don't fall into that. Don't fall into that. You know what I'm saying? And those that have the spirit of discernment, they're gonna use it and be like, oh yeah, that's the Lord right there telling me I don't need that. You see? So, you know, when it comes to women, I feel like the Lord just, you know, he'll take them women away from you. As much as maybe you want to, you know, deal with one real quick, he still take her away from you because he wants you to focus on him. You see? So it says, but I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and how he may please the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. You see? And this is why you can't deal with him, because when you have a woman, believe it or not, you'll try to please her instead of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai at one point, man. All right. And then it says, there is a difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman care for the things of the Lord, that she may be holy both in the body and in the spirit. But she that is married care for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. You see, it's the same thing, vice versa for the woman. You see? And then it says, and this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, that ye may attend upon the Lord without distraction. You see? A woman is nothing but distraction, man. So, you know, us men that are in this truth, man, I know it be hurting sometimes, man, that we ain't got these women, you know, because that women do that other side is your also your balance. Because remember, it tells you in the scriptures that the man's glory is a woman, you know. So a woman is a balance to you at the end of the day. Sometimes you need that, you know, that woman at the house cooking you a nice little meal, you know, taking care of you, you know, come rub you down and all that, you know. But yo, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man, because we got so much more coming to us. And all that's gonna do is distract you, you know. Them demon, that woman demon will jump on your ass and you just get a little too comfortable. Oh man, I've been, you know, getting these massages. She been treating me good. That shit feel good. Know what I mean? But it's a distraction. Because then you want it more and more. Little by little, that shit will creep into your soul. All right. So that's why you can't deal with these damn women, man, at the end of the day. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the point. I got to get into work, actually. I done forgot I was at work. But, you know, that's pretty much the point. So, you know, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, you know, Shalom, the water for the scriptures, brother. Keep enduring in the faith, you know, keep fighting the good fight of faith. And, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, you know, and just remember, man, we almost up out of here, man. We got to stay focused. So, you know, We got to know what's more important in these times, man. So with that being said, shalom.